Hey everyone, today I've got yet another new video. This time it is on Heavy Artillery of Duststorm Eugene. Okay, so this is another Dragon Empire ride line. I've pretty much got all of them. I originally didn't have any intention of getting Eugene, but as I gotten a lot of the Dragon Empire core cards, I managed to make a deck on him anyway, because I essentially got his cards anyway, even though I kind of didn't want them, but I managed to make the deck for him. So it was kind of a side project. So, well, starter, you got this guy for this one. He's the same as any other starter, nothing special. This guy, Gunning of Duststorm Nigel. When he is rode upon by the grade 2, you soul charge 1. Alright. And then this one, Randar. When it is rode upon by Eugene, you draw a card and choose a card in your drop zone and put it into your soul. Very nice. And I'm not going over their, oh, actually, this guy's other skill does matter. On Vanguard or rear, when this unit attacks, if your opponent has 2 or less rear guards, you can counterblast 1, soul charge 1, and this guy gets +5 until the end of the turn. Very nice. I didn't go over this guy's ability because, well, it doesn't matter, as it will never be on the rear guard. And then, of course, to round off the ride deck, it's Eugene himself. His first skill is rest 2 rear guards. Choose one of your opponent's rear guards and retire it. And then this guy gets +10 until the end of the turn. And then his other ability, if your opponent's rear guard is retired this turn, Soul Blast 5. Look at the same number of cards from the top of your deck equal to the number of your opponent's open rear guards. Choose any number of cards from the cards that you searched, and then you call them to the rear guard circle, and then the ones that you don't call, you send to this guy's soul. Very nice. So I'm pretty sure with these cards alone, you've kind of gotten an idea of how this deck works. You use your soul to call a bunch more guys, and you wipe out your opponent's field as well. Very interesting. Of course, we've got 3 more Eugenes in the main deck. We've got this guy, Dustin. He's another grade 2. When he is placed on rear guard, if your Vanguard is Eugene, you put a card from your hand into your soul, draw, and then you retire one of your opponent's grade 2 or less rear guards. Nice. And then his other ability, when this unit attacks, Soul Blast 1, and this unit gets +2k until the end of the turn for each of your opponent's open rear guards. I don't use that one much, as well you want to be using your soul for this guy. And then we've got this guy, Twin Bullet of Duststorm Travis. He was the new card from set 4. I've also seen some people use this guy in Buffsagra, but I didn't put this guy in my Buffsagra deck, as you guys have probably seen it already. If your opponent's rear guard was retired this turn, you counterblast 1, soul charge 1. Choose one of your opponent's rear guards and retire it. And then it gets 10k until the end of the turn. Very nice. It's a very good card. I can see why people would use him in Buffsagra. Strong Fortress Dragon Gibra Braki. This guy has been a signature card of Eugene ever since set 2. He's very good. If your Vanguard is Eugene, Soul Blast 1 and rest, and choose one of your opponent's rear guards and retire it. Again, I don't really use that, as you want to use your soul for Eugene. However, I do use him as a resting target because at the beginning of your battle phase, if your opponent has 1 or less rear guard, you stand this guy, and then you get +5. So you can essentially use this guy and Eugene can rest him, and then he can automatically restand. He's very cool. And he's got a little friend he brought along in set 4. This guy, Strong Sharp Dragon, easy for it, I'm thinking. Back row rear guard. When your opponent's rear guard is retired during your turn, you stand this guy and give him plus 2k. So once again, he's a resting target for Eugene. Twin Strike Duststorm Orlando. He's another card from set 3. He's got a soul ability. If your opponent's rear guard was retired this turn, Counterblast 1, and call it to a rear guard from soul. Very nice. When your grade 3 or greater Vanguard attacks, put this unit into your soul, choose one of your Vanguards, and it gets plus 5k until the end of the turn. Pretty cool. I could honestly see this guy in Buff Saga as well. And then we've got Drag Ritter Ilderis, I think. Don't let the 5k fool you. He's actually very good. If your opponent's rear guard was retired this turn, Counterblast 1 and perform one of the following. This unit gets plus 10k until the end of the turn. Or you can put him into your soul and retire another rear guard. Alright, and then of course, what's in every Vanguard deck in OverDress? The 4 perfect guards. Non-effect crits. Effect crits. The 4 fronts this time, as again, it's not a grade 4 deck, so there's really no reason for them, for the draws. And then, of course, the 4 heals. And, of course, to round it off, the over trigger. And, well, that's this video for Eugene after set 4. He was originally one of the worst decks, but I think he's honestly getting better and better. I hope you enjoyed this video.